Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Metot, by CZT Ayumi Kumazaki. I hope I've gotten all of that right. My pause was because the name is totem written backwards, and before I started this, I was going through it in my head, well, saying it out loud too, so I could get have the vowels be the right way. Anyway, so it was like I thought I had it all. Okay, it was close. Oh my gosh! Well, this is a really neat tangle, and bend that the other way. There we go. Lay a little bit flatter. All right, now this could be done as a fill-in or as a border. Do take a look at the For More Inspiration link, as well as my link to my step out, my version of it, in the description section. Especially look at the For More Inspiration link. That is takes you to tangle patterns and just some lovely samples right off the bat. And just amazing ideas for this. Okay, it starts off with, it's all, well, no, not all. Starts off with C-shaped curve lines. And you know what? I'm going to do this backwards to the way I have been doing it, the way I have it on, well, actually, it doesn't really show an order. So I'm going to start this as I did there, in the middle of where I want it. Oh, sure, pen. Okay, a larger C shape, kind of on the edge of where I want it. Then coming up from here, and it's a forgiving tangle, let me tell you that right up front. But a little space, and center-ish, a smaller C-shaped curve line, a little gap, another, about the same size, and then another one like this, like that. And then just keep doing that pattern as long as you need to do it, whether it's in a space you're filling in, or if you're doing it on, as a border, or string line or something like that. Okay. Then, actually, and all of a sudden I'm thinking how I could redo my version of the step outs. Oh, that's okay. We're going to do all of these lines first, and then we'll do the next part. However, I say that because you could... Oh, you know what? Oh. Let me do it this way, the way I just rethought it. You can fill in like this, and I'm going to fill in afterwards. Sometimes my brain, I'm telling you. But here's how we're going to here's how we'll finish it. And because I want to show you what it looks like as a border. So we're going to go from the end of here to the end of every curve line. We're drawing straight-ish lines here and here, and then here to here. You could do one side at a time, like this, whatever works better for you. Then come back and do the other side. It honestly does not matter. But look at how cool that looks. Oh, okay, note to self, add this to the steampunk category playlist, because that could totally be steampunkified. But it looks really neat just like that. So, and then too, if you're doing it in a a border or a string, if you end up curving these different ways, it could end up really, really cool. All right, and then the further apart you spread them, the narrower it's going to be. Well, depending on how wide these are. Lots of factors. You'll have a lot of fun. Okay, now I'm going to continue this on either side. We're going to take it right off there. And no, don't look at the other thing. I'm just trying to focus on... Yeah, we can have those touch. So that's what's kind of neat, is you could do this as well. If you're filling in a section, just carrying over that C-shaped curve line and then coming back and putting the smaller ones in the middle. That can work all kinds of ways. you know, it, okay, Zentangle is so fun because there are so many different ways to do things. And I always worry that because sometimes I get like have an idea overflow, you know, and I don't like to overwhelm people, but at the same time, there's so many ideas. It's so fun. So feel free to turn me off. It's like, okay, I have enough. I have enough. I have enough ideas. I'm gonna go play. All right, so then we have the whole thing filled in. You know, like I said, you could do all of this and then come back and do, you know, the part where you're adding these lines. Because really, I like to think of tangles sometimes as, okay, what hinges on what, so that way I know I have to do that part first, type of thing. And this really, everything is based on, you know, where you have those curve lines. So those at least have to come first. Obviously. It's funny because I was trying to think how I could do it without doing these curve lines first. Like, there's got to be something, because that's spacing things with kind of not really randomness, but sort of. And I was like, oh, there's got to be an easier way. And then I tried it. I'm like, okay, it's not that bad, and it's forgiving, so it's all good. We like that it's all good. And just such a neat look to it. And they do look like bobbins, although the inspiration was a totem pole, right? Because since it's totem backwards, but to me they look like bobbins. Or spools that you put thread on. All right, you can also adjust things as you go. Let's do that. I feel like that needed to be out a little bit more. Okay. I know, just what a really neat concept. And let's see, actually, if we were, okay, we'll pretend there's a C shape up here. So these would then come in like that. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, I just think it's a really, really neat tangle. Lots of options. All right, then you can just play and shade and do whatever you want to do. And all of these spaces, and that's the reason, you know, to make sure to take a look at the For More Inspiration link, because oh my goodness, the picking a place and decorating it with another tangle, it's just remarkable, the ideas, and depending on what you do and what you fill in, it kind of gives it a whole different look. Like I said, just really neat. Check it out. All right. I'm going, well, I was just itching to do this after seeing that. And I might not do this all here, but just to give you an idea, this is like essentially putting printops in the background. And it's one where you can kind of carry it as you, okay, and then this one, oh, because I'm going to hollow bow it like that. But you can see already, if we were just looking at that, it gives it such a neat aspect doing that. All right, I can do these other ones. You know, while I do this, while you're in the description section checking out the step outs, make sure to look below those and find my link tree. So if you enjoy what I do here, the link tree has all of my social media on it. So if if you'd like to connect, if you'd like to come and tangle with me, Thursdays I do they're free sessions, 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern time, and it's just an hour. I call it Tangle Time. and we have fun playing with tangles. I was almost saving this one, and then I forgot about it, I think, because I came up with a new class on zendalas and, mandalas. And as I saw this one, I'm like, oh, that could be really interesting. Using this because, in a certain way to do a mandala. And, well, no, I had forgotten about this one when I was getting things set up. So maybe next time, because it has so many neat places, and you could spread it out. Just really, really neat. But we might have taken a tangle like this, played with it. That's what we do on our tangle time. All right, let's see. This would be, if I look here, we're going to have a curve. This one, same thing. Get those partials in there. Just look at that. It's neat. Super neat. All right, now, shading idea. I'm going to start with just one side here. On the inside. I don't know, this also makes me think of like stacked funnels, like metal funnels is what's in my head. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm thinking like from the Wizard of Oz and Tin Man or something like that. Oh, and actually, you know what? I can come up here because yeah. Ooh, and I just thought of something that's going to make this pop. I will spare you watching me, but filling in the little gaps, because usually we do that with print on. But I think that will make this pop a little bit more. And I might do that when we're done here. Oh, that looks so neat. In also in my version of the step out, I added some hatching on the one side. So it's just little lines, and you'll see that. And I think that turned out. Oh no, I did it on the border version. Yeah. All right, I think I have enough room. We'll add it on this side. Alternatively, instead of doing it on the pattern itself, you could shade the background. I mean, instead of putting a tangle in there, you could shade that. Could just fill it all the way in. All right. So many options. Oh, yes. I'm trying to keep not spread it too far out, because I want that darkness on the one side. So I've moved into more of a back and forth or side to side type of motion versus the little circles that I usually like to do. It's still spreading it out though. It spreads it out, and then it fixes my little sloppiness. Well, because you can be sloppy when you're coming back with the Tortillion, because it'll just move that graphite wherever you want it. It's neat. Super neat. Oh, really, really cool. And then too, if you have, say, gray pens, you could do the print on in gray, and that would make it stand out even further. The Metots. Oh, really neat. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will not do that, because yeah. No, I'm going to leave it as it is. I like it. All right. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this. And if you have, would love it if you click on the like button. I'm just seeing I need to do this up here. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. I've mentioned the description section already, so please do check that out. And An additional thing to highlight. If you are on Facebook, we have a Tangle Addicts community group. So if you'd like to join us there, the link is in the link tree, and there are 4 questions that you have to answer in order to gain entry. Just like to let everybody know that all the time. And I'm seeing something I wanted to fix. Let's what do I have? I'll lighten that up a little bit. I think I have. It's not so clean anymore, that side there. Okay, that helped. All right, I think that's it. What a fun tangle. All right, so with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.